Alright, welcome to the video. We got the Can-In Performance Cold Air Intake. This one's going into a 2014 Toyota Tundra. This truck here is pretty much stock. We've got the oh wow. It was packed well. Seal. Got a few more parts than I was expecting. Oh, there's a plane. If you can see that. Okay. Some brackets. Brackets, seal, duct, some directions, flange, whoa, what's there? This one's the actual air cooler, the air filter, this actual air filter, and this looks like the bracket, everything next to it. Alright. Okay, so there's the kit unboxed. Well, almost unboxed. Okay, in the direction booklet we've got the decal. Okay, the decal, gotta have that. That adds 20 horsepower. Wait! One final step, register your warranty. Okay. Okay, looks like, yep, it's for a 2012 to 2021 Toyota Tundra or Sequoia. So that should fit our car. There's a schematic of the kit. And you can kind of see where that seal goes now. Oh, that piece actually mounts vertically. I was expecting it would go horizontally. Alright, there's all the plumbing. See what tools we need for this. Alright, tools needed. 9/16 wrench, 3mm Allen wrench, 4mm Allen wrench, 10mm socket. Of course a 10mm, I'm always losing that one. Extension, screwdriver, and ratchets. Okay, and go pull those tools. What step one is. Alright, turn off the ignition, disconnect the negative battery cable. Alright. The ignition is off. Okay, number 2, disconnect the mass air sensor. Alright. Please don't drop screws. Little tiny screws. Please don't drop. Just have to put quite a bit of pressure right there to lift that piece of plastic up to get that to come out. Disconnect this from the air box. Okay. Okay. Step 2 is done. Step 3, lift off the engine cover. Alright, we're already on step 4. Loosen the hose clamp that secures the intake tube to the body. Okay, the throttle body. And done. Disconnect the crankcase vent hose and fuel pressure line from the intake resonator. Okay. Release the 4 retaining clips securing the upper air box. Then remove the upper air box and intake tube assembly from the vehicle. Okay, so this is just like you're checking the air filter. Retaining clip. And retaining clip. Gently shake off the throttle body. Alright. We are on step 7 already. Loosen the 2 bolts securing the lower air box and then remove the lower air box from the vehicle. Seems simple enough. 2 bolts. Let's see, I see one here, one there. Oh, there's the other one. Right there. Okay. One bolt. Let's see if I can reach this other one. Alright, so this whole thing should be coming out right now. Whoa. And it did. Alright, we're on step 8. Remove the bolt that secures the ground strap from the inner fender. Drop it. Okay, remove the bolt. Step 9. Install the heat shield mounting bracket onto the heat shield using the provided spacer and hardware. Okay. So it looks like we have the bolt washer, then the spacer, go through here, Then we've got another washer. And we've got a lock nut. I'm not going to tighten this yet because it looks like there's about a ½ inch of adjustment there. Okay, step 10. Install the heat shield mounting bracket onto the heat shield using the provided spacer and hardware. Spacer. Step 11. Okay, install the heat shield mounting bracket onto the heat shield using provided spacers and hardware. Go right there. Next, install the filter adapter into the heat shield and secure with the provided hardware. Okay, for the most part, the weather stripping of the seal went on fairly easy. You have to, since it's kind of chilly out, I had to really kind of push the corners especially to get it to seat good. But yeah, it appears to grab pretty tight. This corner is especially where this bracket is. Wanted to slide out on me, but it's in all the way. And then I just need to trim a little bit here. Okay, got that trimmed. Okay, weather stripping is installed. Let's see what's next. 14. Set the heat shield into the engine compartment. Secure the factory nuts with the provided hardware. Be sure to place the ground strap between the mounting bracket and the inner fender and secure with the heat shield mounting bolt. Okay, got it placed in there. Looks like this top part's going to seal with the hood. And we're going to be using this ground as a mount point, and we'll be using here as factory. I'm going to pull a factory screw off there. Is this mount point back here? It looks like it might go to this horn bolt. Okay, I finally got the plate all tightened up and snugged up. I went ahead and snugged all the bolts. Alright, step 15, install the silicone hose onto the throttle body and secure it with the provided hose clamp. Like so, and then a larger hose clamp to go on this side, like so. Okay, I've got these somewhat on there, but not super tight yet. Alright, the next step, 16, install the silicone hump hose, this one, onto the filter adapter and secure with the provided hose clamp. I'll try to place them where I can access the screws real easy. Alright, number 17, remove the 2 screws securing the mass air sensor, and then remove the mass air sensor from the upper airbox housing. I've actually already done that. I did that in step 1, I think. Okay, number 18, install the gasket onto the provided mass air adapter as shown. Alright, so it looks like this goes together like that. Put this like that. And the mass flow air sensor is going to come through like that or like that. I think it'll be like that. Now let's get some screws, screw that up. It doesn't look like the factory hardware is going to work because that's machine thread in there. So I have to grab some from the kit. Alright, so tighten up the sensor to the adapter plate. To the next step, it goes with the silver facing up, like that. Then we'll need a few bolts. Okay, I'll use the larger Allen wrench to secure this. I think this has to be super tight. So the next step, we finished 18, 19, 20. The next step is install the provided APT vent fittings into the K&N tube as shown. The larger one's going to go on the left, and the smaller one's going to go on the right. Okay, we got those installed. The next one, on step 22, is install the hose mender into the provided case vent as shown. Looks like as simple as that. And done. 23. Install the crankcase vent hose assembly into the factory crankcase hose as shown. We got this piece. it. Alright. Okay. 24. Insert the Canyon tube into the hump hose attached to the heat shield and into the step hose attached secure with provided hose clamps. I'm actually going to probably trim that so it fits a little better. Okay. Alright, then we got the MAPI sensor. I'll reroute that. Here. Yeah, let me just trim that hose, the hair, that should fix it. Okay. Oh yeah, much better. I just had to get a new piece of the hose up to the top. Well, I'm mounting the filter. Alright, crankcase, vents, and fuel pressure hose, we did that. Install the Canyon air filter, secure with the provided hose clamp. Alright. There it is. Hose clamp's already on it. Good. Okay. Reconnect the mass airflow and electrical connection. I've already done that. 28. Remove the front engine cover mounting stud from the intake manifold. Install the provided stud into the mounting location as shown. Okay, install the provided nut extension onto the stud as shown. Alright, this, according to 31, install the factory mounting stud into the nut extension. So, this is just raising it up in theory. Okay. Install the engine cover. Okay. There, right there, right there, right there, maybe right there. All right, we're done. Alright, here are the tools we actually use to finish the job. They're a 10mm small ratchet, small extension, and we got the long extension I'd recommend grabbing for getting those hard to reach spots. Of course, the Phillips flathead snips, because I ended up using a strap to strap up the power cable for the MAPI sensor. Utility cable. I'm sorry, utility knife for cutting the rubber molding and for cutting the hoses, along with the 9/16 and 10mm. And yeah, overall pretty easy install. It didn't help it that today is super windy and super cold, so it complicated things trying to get this thing installed.